Where's the Barstool tweet? I need to defend my boy Dave Porkboy. He's under attack. And actually, it is unironically an instance of like very real anti-Semitism that these dumb frat boys were engaging in, which is crazy because it's like, it be your own people, you know? It be your own fucking people, Dave. Ah, hate to see it. They got Dave Porkboy, of all people, to be on the right side of an issue again, which is crazy. Colin Rugg, new Barstool's Dave Porkboy vows revenge after seeing a "F the Jew" sign at the Philadelphia bar last evening. Portnoy says he's tracking down the people responsible and has already fired 2 waitresses. I'm gonna fucking make it my life's fucking mission to ruin these people. Like, I'm coming for your throat. I have been on a trail. Trust me. I've been on a trail. You think I'm going to put up with this shit at my bar? I'm giving you 1 fucking hour.
All right. Emergency press conference time. So I'm getting ready to go to the Met Gala. And all of a sudden, my phone, the last hour or two, my phone's...
He's going to the Met Gala? He was invited to the Met Gala? Wisdom was not invited to the Met Gala. The Bet Gala? Oh. All right. Let's keep going.
Blowing up. Our bar in Philadelphia, Barstool, Sampson Street, usually a great bar. You know, bottle service, people buy drinks. You get a sign. There was a sign yesterday that said, "F the Jews." I've been shaking. I've been so fucking mad for the last 2 hours. Like, I instantly got on.
Bro, it be your own people, dog. It be your own people. That is so crazy. For the record, okay, all jokes aside, he is absolutely right. Okay, that is insane. The fact that someone thought that they could put that on a goddamn like bottle service thing is insane to me. The fact that people okayed it is insane to me. It just doesn't make any sense. That is wild. There should have been numerous people in the process that went, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that. It's like, okay, what's next? Are we going to put the N-word with a hard R on there? I'm so unaware of what's going on minus the sign, Lamau. Yeah, this was the sign. These people are like filming themselves. Like, are you guys on crack? What the f? Like, that is insane, okay? That is fucking insane. How'd those guys not get immediately kicked out even when the idea was mentioned? Well, it is the Barstool bar. You know, Kanye West, it's the Barstool bar. If there was one place, first of all, I didn't even know that there was a bar for Barstool. But if you were to ask me in a hypothetical scenario, Hasan, where could events take place one after the other where there was a moment where bottle service brought out a sign that said "F the Jews" in celebration, I would tell you, like, yeah, it's going to be the Barstool bar. I didn't even know that it existed, but I would be like, oh, in a hypothetical Barstool bar. Yeah, it is a Venn diagram with almost no overlap. Oh. Like, dude, and they're proud too. They're like, this is crazy. This is, for the record, if you're wondering what real anti-Semitism looks like, this is it. Ironically enough, yeah, the staff brought it out, and the staff wrote it. The fact that there were people that literally okayed this, like you wrote it on a napkin and you said, "This is what I want on my sign." And then someone went and took the letters FUCKTHEJEWS and planted them on that fucking sign. And then numerous people saw it in the process and were like, here, let's get these bottle service girls to bring it out. And at no point did anybody go, what the fuck are you guys doing? Kick these fucking losers out of the bar immediately. We are not putting out a sign like this. I know the dipshits that ordered it are probably drunk, but I don't think the fucking manager is on crack, right? So here's the thing. Temple students suspended after anti-Semitic sign at Barstool, Sansom Street. At least 2 waitresses have been fired, according to Dave Porkboy. He says he's working to get answers on why this happened. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm like fully in agreement with Dave Portnoy. Let's keep it going.
And for the last 2 hours, I have been on the trail. Trust me, I've been on the trail. You think I'm going to put up with this shit at my bar? So I've been hunting down waitresses, the table who did it, and everything you can fucking name. Because I want consequences for actions. So I'm not just sitting back like, oh, what are you going to know? Trust me, I have been on it. I believe the 2 waitresses responsible for the table already fired. I talked to one of them, one of the dumbest humans I've ever talked to in my life. She's at a dance recital. She's like, can I call you back in 20? No, honey, you can't. This is your one chance to talk to me. Idiot, total idiot, this girl. I've talked to the guy Mike Wade who's tagged. Guess what? He wasn't even there. I had this kid basically in tears turning state witness to me, rolling on the people who were there. I've talked to one of the 2 guys who did it. He's like, I'm not anti-Semitic. He's basically crying to me. And I'm just like, I don't buy it for a second. Who the would do that sign in my bar? You think I'm just going to sit here? I'm going to make it my mission to put you in the lights. My mission. Kid's crying. I just hung up on his ass.
Bro. Okay, calm down, dude. Goddamn. Oh my God. How is it that it made its way to some random person's fucking account though?
I go, I'm giving you 1 hour. 1 hour. 2 kids go to temple. Tell me, how do I make this right before I go ape shit? You want to take anti-Semitism classes, you want to do whatever, you make it feel right. I don't need your tears. The Mike Wade kid wasn't even there. Wasn't in the bar. We got the footage. He's not even bar. Trust me, they're pulling the footage. They're doing this. I'm 20 steps ahead. I'm using everything. I'm like, I am going to come for your throat unless you give me answers. The 2 girls at the bar, idiots. This one girl, one of the waitresses, I just told her, like, you're the dumbest motherfucker I've ever talked to. 25 years old, going on 2, you fucking dumb fuck. What I'm saying is I'm getting the names. I'm trying to be a little responsible. I'm trying to keep it together. But I'm on it.
It is pretty wild because like this story is happening while simultaneously a white lady who called a black 5-year-old child the N-word with a hard R is fundraising like $1 million off of it. I mean, this is a reasonable crash out. It is a insane thing to do. Okay, there's more. He's sending them to Auschwitz.
All right, real quick update on...
That's... That's awesome. He's making him do the Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's going to make him write a book report, dude. That's okay. Low key. This is the best course of action. He's doing the thing where, you know how like when Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, Jewish space lasers caused the wildfires. And then Congress was like, you have to go to a Holocaust museum and write a book report and then apologize.
The Jews sign that was at my bar in Philadelphia yesterday.
There 2 hours ago, quoting Felix again. I'm going to get in trouble.
Literally could have cooked an egg on my head. That's how much steam and heat I had come out of my ears. And the more I thought about it, it's like these are young morons who did this. They're drunk. It's like, you really want to ruin somebody's life? And let me be honest. I don't know what's going on in the world.
Dude, he's so, oh my God. He's so funny. He's like, I calm down. I don't want to ruin some drunk asshole's life. It's like, bro. Dude, he is literally I'm not the biggest fan of Dave Porkboy, but these are the type of things that he does that makes me kind of feel positively about him, where he just has this like, he's just like, this is all things considered. He's extending a hand of grace to someone that has done something completely unacceptable.
Dude, the Middle East, obviously.
Like he 100% has redeeming qualities. Like, look at him. Dude, he's so stupid. In the Taylor Swift shirt too.
They're drunk. It's like, you really want to ruin somebody's life? And let me be honest. I don't know what's going on in the world. I do. The Middle East, obviously. But I've been doing Barstool for 20 years. I've had more hate, more anti-Semitism in the last year and a half than I've ever had doing it.
You're on Twitter, dumbass. You're on Twitter. You're on Twitter. You love the administration that literally partnered with the guy that did this. Everybody always turns around and is like, how could this have happened? This is my favorite fucking meta amongst like conservatives who love Donald Trump, some of which are Jewish, that keep going, we're all trying to find the guy who's responsible for all of this anti-Semitism. It's like, bro, he's right there. He's right there next to Donald Trump all the time. Like, yes, Israel has played a role in this as well. But if you think it's not because of Twitter, you are fucking delusional. Twitter has basically unleashed an endless torrent of unstoppable bigotry that has completely changed the dynamic of every website. It's not just Twitter. Because I thought foolishly that shit would at most stay at Twitter. I forgot that Twitter is integral to all of the other websites because a lot of the people that are on other websites are also on Twitter. So they get their notes from what's popping on Twitter. What is popping on Twitter? Adolf Hitler. That's what's popping on Twitter. Ain't nobody's popping off on Twitter as hard as Adolf Hitler has been since the Elon Musk takeover. And it's so crazy that all these other guys that are aligned with Elon Musk and aligned with Donald Trump turn around and go, well, how did this happen? Oh, so much anti-Semitism. What happened? How did this happen? It's like, bro, look around. They're posting Adolf Hitler fan cams on the timeline and it's getting 100,000 likes. What the f*** do you mean what happened? Holy shit. They literally are just like, no, I'm tunneled in. It can't be Twitter. It can't be Elon. It can't be Donald Trump. There's no fucking way it's Donald Trump. It's got to be something else. It's got to be anything but Elon Musk and the fucking website where he's actively talking to Nazis and constantly talking about how, he agrees with Nazi ideas. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. It's got to be a secret third thing. It's got to be Hamas activists on campus. It's like, no! You fucking idiot!
My initial reaction was like, I'm going to burn these people to the ground, their families, everything. And it's like, you know what? Maybe that's not the best course of action. Maybe I can use this as a teaching moment. And like, before people just are like, F the Jews or any group and the hate, let's try to like turn a hideous incident into maybe a learning experience, as cliche and very unlike me. But I talked to both the culprits who I know are super involved in it, talked to the families. I'm sending these kids to Auschwitz. They've agreed to go. That's, of course, the Holocaust concentration.
This is exactly what I mean when I say he's like, he has these like very funny, very redeemable moments. I know that it's funny for two reasons. It's funny when you say, I'm gonna send these kids to Auschwitz. Out of context, it sounds insane. It sounds like exactly what you think. But no, I mean, like, what he's doing is nice. He is going through the process of rehabilitating people, and I'm sorry, I have a soft spot for that. Were they rich or something? I think they were. That probably part of it is the reason.
Camps. Been in touch with the Crafts, who run the anti-hate group. We're going to send these kids to Auschwitz, and they're going to do a tour of the concentration camps in Germany, and hopefully learn something, and maybe like their lives aren't ruined, and they think twice, and more importantly, other people like, see, it's not just like words you're throwing around. So to me, that's a fair outcome of this event. The two waitresses who worked at our place fired. One of them so dumb, Kelly, just the dumbest human I've ever talked to. And I don't know if she thought she was making a political statement, but it was basically her alone, didn't go to a manager, kind of.
Does Dave Portnoy think Auschwitz is in? No. Did I mishear what he said? Did Dave Portnoy say he's sending them to Auschwitz and then say they're going to Germany? Does Dave Portnoy think Auschwitz is in Germany? He's so stupid. Come on, dude. Yeah, Greater Germany. Lebensraum. That's what they were fucking saying. Well, what do you mean? He's doing his best. He's doing his best. He's doing his best. I mean, if you don't actually think or know about this stuff at all, bro, come on. This is like such a basic dude. He wants to give a Holocaust education to these anti-Semitic kids. And in the process, we found out that he needs one. Are you joking? He's Jewish. How do you not know where Auschwitz is? You're Jewish, Dave. How is that possible? Dude, that is nuts. What was he doing? Picking his nose at every class? Like, what the He was at J camp being like, I don't fucking care about this. I don't know why his voice is like this while he's at J camp, but like, I just want to play baseball, dude. I don't care. God damn, dude. Oh, god damn, that's funny. It's so good. This is awesome. Oh, it's hilarious.
Like, their lives aren't ruined and they think twice, and more importantly, other people, like, see, it's not just like words you're throwing around, but more importantly, the people who ordered these signs, they have agreed, I'm going to pay for it. We're going to send them to Germany to...
Yeah, no, he thinks, oh my god, he literally, I had to rehear it because, no, he actually unironically said Auschwitz, Germany.
Auschwitz, and learn a little bit about history. And we're going to send them to Germany, to Auschwitz, and learn a little bit about history, and hopefully, you know, get educated. And
this is one of my favorite Dave Porkboy moments, actually. Like, there was so much. This was such a target-rich environment for humor.
Use this as a teaching moment, not just for them, but maybe for everybody. So that's where we're at. So for everyone, like, who wants these kids' lives to be ruined, I think you can lay off, and I think this is a fair trade.
I do like that, though. There was apparently this other situation where ABC begged Dave to do an interview by his own words, his own statements. Since it was local, I agreed. Then the reporter tried to say Barstool and I and white men were responsible for the incident. Austin started recording once it got contentious.
And obviously this thing at the bar, the Jews sign, the anti-Semitic sign at my bar, still going. So all press being like, will you talk about it? Yeah, I'll talk about it. So ABC News, Philadelphia, they reach out. They beg me to do an interview. They give me the reporter's name. It's some reporter, and then they do a bait and switch. And a new reporter shows up to do it this morning. She starts like, okay, fine enough, asking questions about the bar, how did it happen, responsibility, blah, blah, blah. And then she shifts. Well, she pulls a quote out of her ass from, like, I don't even know, a made-up journal, some professor at, like, the Sportocratic University of something. It's like they say that Barstool Sports creates a culture of harassment and that basically I'm responsible for this happening at my own bar. I never heard the quote. Oh, you're saying some liberal college professor said they don't like Barstool? So I was like, well, who said it? And what is this even journal? We go back and forth. Austin, who's here, started taping it. This piece of shit, let me put it in right now. Here's who I would say is causing that type of environment. All these colleges who let Jewish kids get harassed on campus 24/7. I've been speaking out about this since it started. So these professors, I'd love to know. First of all, that sounds like a made up.
Oh my god, this sucks. I didn't think he was gonna hit the fucking, like, college campuses have gotten out of control. There's like, they got Hamas everywhere. I didn't realize he was hitting those notes. I gave him too much credit. Yeah, because he was so. I mean, first of all, he's still valid to do what he did in terms of the obvious, actually anti-Semitic incident that took place at his bar. And I'll take it one step further and say that it was nice of him to even turn around and be like, I'm gonna actually, like, use this as a teachable lesson instead of trying to destroy the lives of these kids, these drunk college kids or whatever, which is like an unexpected level of grace from a guy like this. Like, it was a surprisingly mature attitude to take in the situation. I'm a big sucker for people who are invested in rehabilitation. So I even mentioned that, but now he's over here being like, oh, college campuses, they got Hamas terrorists everywhere, dog.
I don't know what that quote is. The Society of Sport. Where are the professors from? Where are the professors
Like,
from?
I don't think Dave Portnoy gives a single shit about Israel. By my estimation, here is a guy who is so far removed from Israel. There is 0% chance he's like a big Israel guy, okay? He does not give a shit. He's like, Israel, what is that? It's not a fucking Boston suburb. I don't care. Is that... Oh, you mean Israel Adesanya? Yeah, he's a real fighter, that guy. All right? Don't talk to me about any other Israel-related shit. What do they got? They got pizza? Is that a pizza store? I don't want it. He is so Boston. He is Boston through and through, okay? When you're that Boston, you turn into a man who is Irish Catholic no matter what. It doesn't matter what your background is. You're just fucking Irish Catholic. Oh, no. Don't show me this. There's no country that's consistently attacked by the enemies then used restraint in defending themselves despite superior military more than Israel. I want peace for all innocents in the Middle East. I also fully support Israel. Oh, God. Stick to pizza reviews. Spoke too soon. I was wrong. He is an Israel guy. I wonder if he's a post-October 7 Israel guy.
Send you the article. Well, why don't you answer where are the professors from?
Okay, let's look back and then go back and see. If you want to waste time.
Well, no, you're quoting two people. I have no idea who they are from a made-up journal. So tell me where the professors are
They're
from.
from the University of Virginia.
Okay, so
They're a made-up university.
no, that's a real university. I'd like to know where they're getting their information. I don't like quotes that I have no idea where they're coming from. I totally disagree for what you just said. Who's creating more hate right now in the world? Did you say Barstool Sports and white men or college campuses?
No. Listen, the reason why I didn't think he was like this is because he has moments of clarity sometimes where he cuts through like all the Trump shit, and we cover it a lot on this broadcast where he'll be like, listen, I don't know what the fuck these Republicans are doing with abortion. Just leave abortion back to the individual woman. I'm not exactly a big time feminist, but I don't think we should be touching women's bodies like that. You know, that type of shit. And it's like Barstool shilling gambling their college age fans. He's kind of out of the morality game. No, I never said he's a moral arbiter. I'm just saying that there are interesting moments of moral clarity in Dave Portnoy's life that I think makes him a interesting figure to cover, which is precisely the reason why I thought he would have probably hit a different note on this, and he wouldn't be like one of these like, oh, these college campuses are where hate is actually coming from type of guy. He's a Boston man. You thought he wouldn't be racist to Arabs? No. That's a good question. No, I I didn't think he would be woke on that. I would have just thought that maybe this would be another one of those issues where he's just like, I kind of understand where the kids are coming from. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought. Does that seem that far-fetched to think of Dave Porter being like, I kind of get it. They really got to stop killing all these kids, man. That type of shit. Maybe I'm wish casting, but because he has that air to him.
I asked you a question. You answer the question. You answer the question.
You're not running this interview.
All right, then the interview's over.
Look at the way he got up, yo. Look, this is supposed to be his big moment. Look at the way he got up. Hold on.
I just asked you a question.
Answer the question.
No, I asked you a question. You answer
That was so sassy.
the question. You answer the question.
You're not running this interview.
All right, then the interview's over.
Oh, incredible. Amazing. The way he got up, that little arm wiggle, zesty as hell.
Asshole.
Update. There's more to the drama. Quick update. Mo Khan is no longer taking any responsibility for involvement for the Jews signing Barstool Samson. He is basically lawyering up and blaming it all on his friend now and is saying he was just a citizen journalist. It is a 180 for my convo with him yesterday. Needless to say, his trip to Poland has been revoked. Okay, double update. He found out that Auschwitz is not in Germany and is, as a matter of fact, in Poland.
All right, another update from the sign situation at Barstool Sam.
This has been very instructive for Dave. He's learned new things like Auschwitz is not in Germany, but instead in Poland. I'm proud of him. Okay, these are baby steps.
Street, which I am so sick of dealing with, but obviously got to deal with. So last time I thought about it. I'm going to send the two people responsible to Poland, to Auschwitz concentration camps, and try to make it a teaching lesson.
He keeps saying, I want to send them to concentration camps. I'm going to send your ass to Auschwitz. Really teach you a lesson.
I talked to both of them on the phone. Both of them took accountability. Both of them were like, yeah, we did this. And we're willing to go and try to learn. Well, then I see a now deleted, I think it was an Instagram or Snapchat story of one of the kids, Mo Khan, the one who posted the video. And he has this long speech, we'll put it in, claiming he was just being a citizen journalist. He was just documenting his college life.
I need to set the record straight regarding the incident that took place at Barstool Sports. As part of my regular series of posting videos of my experience as a college student in Philadelphia, I documented what took place as a citizen journalist. Okay, dude. I sincerely regret any hurt or ill feelings this caused. Neither I nor anyone whose username was tagged in the video I posted, paid, or requested that I sign. The credit card and ID on the table wasn't mine either. I do not support the awful message contained in that sign. I made the poor decision to record and upload it. Since the video went public, I faced serious threats to my safety, which has been overwhelming. I shared that not to shift focus, but only to show the weight of this for everyone. I abhor hate in all of its forms. I was raised to respect and be amicable with all people. I hope honest and open dialogue can come out of this incident so we can address the deeper realities of the world we live in. Bro said, I don't want to go to Poland, man. He's like, nah, not for me. Broccoli hair apology. Yes. Broccoli hair chat GPT apology. This is 100% a chat GPT ass apology. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. He went with the, it's bigger than all of us. I abhor hate in all of its forms. I was raised to respect and be amicable with all people. I hope honest and open dialogue can come out of this incident so we can address the deeper realities of the world we live in. ChatGPT, can you please write an apology for me paying for a sign at a bar that said "F the Jews"? With what I've learned and will continue to learn, I hope to help create a safer space for everyone. I thank you to those who've reached out with supporting guidance. It means more than I can say. Oh my God. What the fuck?
He had nothing to do with the sign. Didn't buy it, had nothing to do with it. Then
he found out. At first he thought, oh, we're going to Berlin, baby. And because, you know, he also thought that Auschwitz was in Germany. And then he found out, no, he's actually going to Poland because that's where Auschwitz is. He was like, no, I didn't do this. Somebody else did this. I don't want to be a part of this. Get me off this ride. I thought we were going to Berghain or whatever. I thought we were going to Berlin. We were going to get some doner. Mustafa's Gemüse Döner. I thought.
Even know what it was. He's just being a citizen journalist. Quite literally a 180 from when I talked to him. So I called up Mo. He presses record. It's a little message. Hey, this call is being recorded. He's like, I'm with my parents or whatever. I'm like, Mo, what's going on? Like, we need some accountability. You hand up. I did it. I fucked up. I'm stupid. Like, let's try to learn from this. And he's like, well, you know, I had nothing to do with it. I felt pressured into admitting that I had anything to do with it. This is the kid who uploaded the video laughing and being like, the Jews. The kid who uploaded to Instagram. He's like, well,
I'm not going to lie. Dave is 100% right. And I can't believe I'm saying this. He literally extended grace to these dudes who he could have obliterated. He could have genuinely been, he could have been way worse. He has a massive media franchise. And this dude got a free trip to Europe, to Poland. Okay, fair. But still, to Europe. And it probably would have been like a Barstool thing. You know, he probably would have made content out of it. And instead, he turned around and boofed it for no reason. I think Dave is 100% correct in being like, what the f*** are you doing, dumbass? Like, I gave you the unironic opportunity of a f***ing lifetime. And instead, you just turned around and flipped it for no reason.
Name's already out there.
Also, I'm joking about Poland. Poland is sick. It's come on. It's fake. I'm being fake mean.
I'm like, yeah, hey asshole, you uploaded this to Instagram. I didn't put your fucking name out there. Other people got it because you uploaded it to Instagram. You had a good laugh about it. And he's like, no, it wasn't me. I would never do that. I'm like, well, I'm getting a million DMs about you, including like another anti-Semitic joke like six months ago.
Oh my God. You're so dumb, dude. This kid is so stupid and also anti-Semitic as shit. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Zoomers are so fucking cooked. It's over, dude. Throw this country in the trash. We are so cooked. We are so unimaginably cooked. Zoomers unironically have the most Hitlerian politics. What the happened?